Good morning and welcome to Take Your Life Back Today show with me, Ralf Friedrichs. Today we're going to continue touching on a certain subject. Yesterday was about changing your life, taking your life back pretty much. Those were 10 top reasons I gave you folks in my audience to possibly utilize in your daily activity. Today I want to give you 10 ways to reclaim your self-esteem, because part of taking your life back is to have self-esteem. So we're going to talk about 10 ways to reclaim your self-esteem. First, I want to give a shout out to Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. You can give him a call at 516-485-2741. That's 516-485-2741. Larry Geis can also be found on the web at www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. Give him a call and tell him that you heard about him on the Take Your Life Back Today show. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery day by day. He will work on today and tomorrow, never worrying about yesterday. Give him a call, 516-485-2741. That's Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. GlobalEyeglasses.com. They are focused on saving you money, and I am focused on continue helping over 200 people I've helped from my audience personally, picking their glasses, picking their frames, their lenses, their coatings, their tints, their colors. Give us a chance by going to www.globaleyeglasses.com. Text me at 631-599-0218 and let me give you over my 30 years of experience of optometry. So not only are you a member of my audience, but you can be a member of the eyeglass community through globaleyeglasses.com, where they are focused on saving you money. 10 ways to reclaim your self-esteem. The way you feel about yourself impacts how and why you do everything in your life daily. If you feel good about who you are, then you will do then what you will do on the outside reflection of your innermost thoughts and feelings show every single day. Contrary to popular belief, self-esteem is not something that everyone or anyone accomplishment can give you. Just because people like you or you receive an award does not mean that you will love and take care of yourself. Positive self-esteem comes from within and does not change because the scenery or circumstances change. To have self-esteem, or to have esteem itself for something or someone, is to regard highly or favorable. High self-esteem is relatively stable even when forecast looks foreboding. Your self-esteem is like a star at night that shines brightest when it is darkest. It is your inner light that burns brightly and freely no matter what is happening around you. You adapt to any situation, you tackle any crisis, and you keep your spirits up. Self-esteem is perfectly intact when we are born. In fact, it is inherited to us. However, it is often diminishing over the course of our childhood. We feel guilty, refuse to give up, neglect ourselves, and do things that we are ashamed of. As an adult, we sometimes feel as our self is all falling into pieces, that we are somehow not whole and not complete anymore. This, my friend, is not true. We are whole and complete even with our missing pieces and broken parts. We just need to decide to gather ourselves up and become whole again. I am willing to bet that when you look back over your life, the first thing that comes to your mind are the regrets, the sad times, never ever the happy times. But have you ever stopped to look at the memories of when you won a prize, felt really great on top of the world? Those moments that prove what wonderful, amazing human beings that you are should come back to improve your self-esteem. Self-esteem does come from within your heart, and it almost drips out of you with self-esteem. Self-esteem comes by believing in yourself and in believing in others. What follows are 10 ways to reclaim your self-esteem. These are my 10 ways here on the Take Your Life Back Today show that I will give you right now. The number one on my list is define life success. One of the most empowering things you can do for yourself is to define your criteria for life success. This requires reflecting on the key elements, what the key elements are and experiences you wish to have throughout your life. Start today by defining your life success. Find out what your key elements are that define you. Number two, choose to be happy. Who doesn't choose to be happy? And if you choose not to be happy, you'll never improve your self-esteem. Happiness is a state of mind. The Dalai Lama says that very purpose of life is seeking happiness, as Will Smith's movie, The Pursuit of Happiness, shows you. He believes that when you train the mind to be happy, you will, in fact, be happy. Likewise, you can train yourself for higher self-esteem. Number 3, set challenging goals. How much would you like yourself is often reflected in the level of goals you set for yourself. Generally, people who like themselves and feel valuable set higher and more challenging life's goals. Number 4, honor your core values. When you live by clear set values, it is easier to align yourself and your life with what is most important to you. When you honor your core values, those things you fight for in life, you honor your true self. Number 5, enhance your energy. People with high self-esteem seem to have a reservoir of energy and seldom get sick or let life's setbacks keep them down. Their energy and enthusiasm for life encourages them to take care of their body, mind, and spirit. Number 6 on my list, maintain a positive attitude. This is a huge one, my friends. Attitude determines your altitude. The more positive you're thinking, the more positive your feelings, the more positive the outcome. There is nothing more powerful and creative than your thoughts. So you may as well make positive and uplifting thoughts, lift yourself up, believe in yourself, and think of positive thoughts for positive results. Number 8, be passionate. Passion takes hold of you and feels like fire in the belly. It is a source of power that enables you to get fired about life and make a difference around you. The more passion and zest you feel, the more alive and brightly lit up you are. Number 8, live by vision and work by purpose. When you know your life vision and purpose, life has more meaning and direction. Vision and purpose provide a sense that you matter, that you have a part to play, and that you truly belong here. Number 9, reward success. Set yourself up for success by breaking big goals into daily action steps and take time to acknowledge and celebrate the small successes, even though you might have completed larger ones. This will feed your need for recognition and provides the extra push to keep you moving forward. Number 10, make smart life decisions. When you care about yourself, you make smarter decisions. You take care to choose the right mate, occupation, and lifestyle that support you. Self-esteem is an inner state that can be nurtured and cultivated. The National Association for Self-Esteem, the NASE, defines self-esteem as an experience of being capable of meeting life's challenges and being worthy of happiness. The definition underlines 2 things: going after goals and choosing goals. One way to build up your reward success and your self-esteem is through social networking, my friend. When you do things, whether they're job related or in your personal life, that deserve recognition, why not post them? Let's say on your Facebook or your Twitter. The feedback that you get from those accomplishments actually boosts you, which improves your self-esteem. 10 ways to reclaim your self-esteem. The way you feel about yourself impacts how and why you do everything in your life. If you feel good about who you are, then than what you will be doing outside reflection of your innermost thoughts and feelings. Contrary to popular belief, self-esteem is not something that anyone accomplish or any accomplishments can give you. Just because people like you or you receive an award does not mean that you will love to take care of yourself. Self-esteem is believing in yourself, knowing that when you do good, you compliment yourself. Your self-esteem is like a star at night that shines brightest when it is darkest. It is your inner light that burns brightly and freely no matter what is happening around you, no matter what crisis or obstacles you face. You keep your chin up, you walk straight forward, and you accomplish that. You tackle those crises. You finish those crises and you come out with a higher self-esteem. To recap the 10 ways to reclaim your self-esteem. Define life successes. One of the most empowering things you can do to yourself is to define your criteria for life success. This requires reflecting on what key elements are the experience you have to wish for. Number 2 is choose. Please choose to be happy. Don't ever choose not to be happy. Happiness is a state of mind. The Dalai Lama says that the very purpose of life is to seek happiness. He believes that if you train the mind to be happy, you will be. Likewise, you can train yourself to having a higher self-esteem. Set challenging goals. How much you like yourself is often reflected in the level of goals you set for yourself. Generally, people who like themselves and feel valuable set higher, more challenging goals. Honor your core values. When you live by your clear set of values, it is easy to align your life with what is most important to you, such as family, love, spouse, children, and job. When you honor your core values, those things you fight for, you honor your true inner self, which, as a result, boost your self-esteem. Number 5, enhance your energy. People with high self-esteem seem to have a reservoir of energy and seldom get sick or let life's setbacks keep them down. Their energy and enthusiasm for life encourages them to take care of their body, their mind, and their spirit. Number 6, maintain a positive attitude. Attitude determines your altitude. The more positive your thinking, the more positive your feelings, the more positive the outcome. Remember, positive thinking's positive results. There is nothing more powerful than creative than your thoughts, so you might as well make them positive and uplifting. And that, my friends, will make the people around you hopefully also think more positive. Be passionate. Passion takes hold of you and feels like fire in the belly. It is the source of power that enables you to get fired about life and make a difference. The more passion and zest you feel, the more alive and brightly lit up you are. Number 8, live by vision, work, and purpose. When you know your life vision and purpose, life has more meaning and direction. Vision and purpose provide a sense that you matter, that you have a part to play, and that you truly belong here, that you are part of society, that you are not left out, isolated from everyone else. Reward success through Facebook, Twitter, Google. Set yourself up for success by breaking big goals into daily action steps and take time to acknowledge and celebrate the small successes. Post them on the social medias. This will feed your need of recognition and provides the extra push to keep you moving forward, head up, standing straight up, feeling a high self-esteem. Number 9, make smart life decisions. When you care about yourself, you make smarter decisions. You take care to choose the right mate, the right occupation, and the right lifestyle that support you. Self-esteem is an inner state that can be nurtured and cultivated. The National Association of Self-Esteem, the NASE, defines self-esteem as an experience of being capable of meeting life's challenges and being worthy of happiness. The definition underlines 2 key things: going after goals and choosing new goals. And choosing happiness, I should say. Another definition is the level that you respect and value yourself as lovable, worthwhile human being. Your self-esteem contributes to your vitality, energy level, persistence, personal magnetism. It is not to be confused with self-image, which is a comparison of those around you. Self-image is about what is on the outside and causes you to judge yourself and others. It changes whenever the wind blows, the forces competition and fragmentation. Self-esteem is about what is on the inside, right here, folks. A belief in yourself and your abilities. Positive self-esteem focuses on acceptance of self and others. It remains constant despite the storm. This force is cooperation and wholesome. It is common to have high self-esteem in one area of life, like your career, but not in others. The highest form of self-esteem is when you can accept all of yourself, strengths, weaknesses, best and worst parts of yourself, and overall still feel good about you, who you are and what you do. Someone with a strong sense of worth will believe in him or herself. Take more risk and do nice things for self and others, and let things go. Not take everything so personal, forget the bad, and focus on the good. Look for the good in other people. How do you feel about yourself right now? Let's take this little test. From 6 to 10, this is going to be rated from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. If you rate yourself from 6 to 10, you are perfectly happy with yourself. If you rate yourself from 2 to 5, moderately happy with yourself. And if you rate yourself from 0 to 1, you're not at all happy with yourself. If you are less than 10, commit to using one of these tips that I gave you today and start improving as your self-esteem. Create a stronger sense of self and reclaim your inner power. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel great. You deserve to start thinking positive to give you those positive results. Folks, don't judge other people. Look at your inner side, your inner soul, and start bringing out the good in you. We have so much more good in ourselves than we have bad. Let's remember what good is in our life, not what's bad. Let's look at the cup as half full, not half empty. Ask yourself, do I really have more bad in my life than good? And I can guarantee you right now as I sit here that you have more good in your life than you have bad. Good can include having a family, having a home, having even $5 in your pocket, not being in jail, not being homeless, not having a disease. These are all good things to build and lift you up. Think of the alternative. For the folks that are in hospice, for the folks that are in homeless shelters, for the folks that are incarcerated for crimes they might have committed. If you're sitting and watching me, there is good in your life. You need to reach within yourself and bring those good things that you have to the surface. To appreciate your husband, your wife, your children, your family. To appreciate having a job, although only maybe part-time. But I always say, and my children laugh at me, that a half a loaf of bread is better than no bread at all when you're starving to death. Let today be the first day of your new life. There are things in life to smile about, but you need to find them within yourself. When you do something good, when you have an accomplishment, like you might have just graduated high school or college, or been promoted on your job, or maybe even passed your road test, post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter and Google. And when you start getting people congratulating you for whatever accomplishment you might have done, that will lift you up, build up your self-esteem. Turn that frown upside down and smile because you are alive. If you're watching me, you are breathing, you're a living soul. Do something that makes you happy. Today, right after this video, tell me how you have accomplished things in your life, or what you want to accomplish, by texting me at 631-599-0218. I will promise you, if you want me to, whatever you tell me, including or excluding your name, I will talk about it on one of my videos. Call me on my hotline at 844-405-HELP if your self-esteem is so low and you need a boost, a nudge today. Call me, 844-405-HELP, and I will promise you that I will work with you to bring your self-esteem up. You can also get a hold of Larry Geis at the Geis Academy, 516-485-2741. Let him help you. I want to help you take your life back today. Folks, no matter where you are, remember, a sober today, I promise you, will give you a better tomorrow. Start thinking positive, reap the positive results. All changes in life happen with very small steps. Start crawling, then walking, and then running. Those are the chronological steps on making changes in your life. I promise you, changes are coming your way, but you have to start thinking positive, and you have to start believing in yourself. I hope to God, no matter where you are in the world watching me, that you have a great day. But I really hope and I pray daily that everyone in my audience has a sober best